Welcome everyone to our first look at Mercury Fallen. I thought we'd give this a go. It's a game that's in early access currently, being made by one developer, which I always love because the attention to detail, usually when there's just one person at the helm, there's no mixed messages or anything, just one person's pure vision and it can lead to something extraordinary, such as games like Banished. So I thought we'd definitely have a look. It's currently available on itch.io, which is on early access, so it's not perfect. There's still a lot of work to be done. I would say the developer is fairly active in updating the game, which is pretty good, but this is only going to be probably 2 or 3 episodes maximum, because the game kind of lags a little bit once you get to a certain point, plus there's not that much to do afterwards. But I did want to bring this to your attention, so if you weren't aware of the game, you will be now, and I think it's got a lot of potential. It kind of reminds me of Life in Bunker in a way, but it feels nicer to play. I can't really put that in a better way, but there's just something about it. I do have Life in Bunker, but I just kind of prefer this, and this kind of reminds me of RimWorld. So we will go for an 80 by 80 map, and well, the seed is Morris. It does come up with some really strange ones, and some of them are quite funny, but there we go, we'll just take that because we're going to have some water by the looks of it. I think this is copper. There's different materials. I've not figured them all out yet. I'm pretty sure this is probably just dirt, or maybe this one is dirt, but it's something to bear in mind. We're not gonna have the best amount of resources to start with, but we ain't going to be expanding that far anyway. So yeah, let's jump right into it and have a go. I'm not going to read through all this blurb. Feel free to pause the video and read it yourself if you want to. But in a nutshell, we're on an alien planet. We're currently in cryostasis, so some robots have been sent forward. I will assume it's these little chaps here, and they've built this, but something has gone wrong. The base that we're in is currently called Mercury, hence the name Mercury Fallen, because something has gone wrong, and we've got to fix it. So as you can see, the UI is pretty standard, I would say. You can control the speed of the game with, I think, was it the 1, 2 and 3, and space pauses it. So you can kind of micromanage the game from the keyboard, which I always like. It's quite useful, so I'm not constantly clicking everywhere. We have various things, or structures, utilities, and you can see some things are locked, so we're going to have to do a little bit of research. But I'll kind of go through this as we play rather than just kind of pointing it out straight away. But one of the first things that I kind of find interesting is that certain objects can only be placed in certain rooms. So, for example, this here is the engineering floor, which is this. So only engineering style not buildings, what do you call them? Machines, maybe, can be put in there. Same as like the bedroom, you can put your bed in there, and a few of the different pieces that are currently available, which I kind of like. It really designates the areas quite well. So let's defrost everybody. If I can remember how to do it. Open capsule, there we go. If I read, it would have been a lot easier. That's power, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to have 3 people and a worker. So I think we can deconstruct these. Yes, we can. So straight away, everybody will do everything, but you can currently change what they do, what they focus on. So there they go, yep. So I think what we will do is we will clear out some of this rubbish here. In fact, let's mine as well. There we go, mine. They can't walk across water, which is, is that another robot? We're going to start with 2 robots. How fortunate are we? Yeah, so you can just select what you want to mine, like so, and they will get on with it. I'm pretty sure I need to remove that first, though. I think I've clicked the wrong thing. I have, but it doesn't matter. Although, yeah, you can cancel it. Do I have to mine that out? Yes, I do. Okay. Like I say, I have had a little go of it, but it was over a week ago now, so I've just kind of jumped back into it because, like I say, I wanted to give it a go, and there has been some patches. So let's clear some of this stuff out, like so. And as you can see, it's dumping all the resources on the floor. I think it might be worth our while trying to get this robot, because it's going to give us that extra little bit of power when it comes to mining and building stuff. But we probably need to put a floor down here so we can actually walk across. So we'll just go probably for a normal hallway. So if we do that, then I don't know what the people are called. I'm just We'll call them scientists, because I guess pretty much that's what they are. Can't walk on the water. They don't have the power of Jesus, unfortunately. So we currently have here, does it give us a name? Structural resin. So if we come to this machine, this is some kind of ore processor. Or as it says here, biorefiner. So this will make mineral compound out of structural resin, which is this main stuff that we're getting. And what it leaves behind is the dirt. But this is the main thing we need. So if we tell them to build some, so we'll go with 20. One thing I've learned is storage. I think this is really useful to have nearby this, because if everyone takes what's it called again, the mineral compound to this person doesn't have very far to walk. So that is quite a useful thing. Let's get rid of all these other bits, and we will start repairing things as well. I will assume they've not done that yet, either because I haven't got someone solely kind of assigned to building, or maybe we've not quite got the resources. We'll soon see. Here we go. What are they going to take it to here? They're going to build that. Let's just up the speed a little bit. Now I can, if I really want to, make sure that only someone just literally stands here and works on this. So if we click on this person here, do they have a name? I think they do. Nora. So job roles, we got builder, miner, engineer, botanist, cook, scientist, doctor, comm officer, and I guess that's just a haul. Comm officer, I don't think that actually does anything as it stands, but you need to be an engineer to use this. So if I turn off, we'll leave the haul one on. If we do it like that, and I'll leave builder on for a second as well, they will primarily kind of deal with this. I don't know, can I actually change the priority? Oh, they're leveling up. Oh, now that's something I never noticed before. So there must be different skill levels for these things. We got hunger, stress, energy, health. I don't think all these are kind of working yet, because there is things like oxygen. We got this power. Where's oxygen? It's in one of these. I know I've seen it. Or maybe it's locked at the moment. But yeah, there isn't currently any need to produce oxygen, which is kind of funny in a sense. But yeah, that's not been added to the game yet. So there will be a lot more features. So don't kind of take what you're seeing as like the end product of the game, because that would be slightly unfair on the developer. Why have we not managed to pick this thing up yet? Oh, activate. There we go. Excellent. So that's going to pick up some stuff for us as well. Right, was this Nora, wasn't it, I think? Oh, this is Zoe, so there's different people. Where's Nora? There you are. Let's take off Builder. Now, what I'm hoping is she will just continually make that resource that we need in there, because most of these buildings need that stuff. So we'll do that. Can we build straight in the water? We can. Fantastic. I think we will build a wall across here, and we will chuck a door in here. And then the next thing we do, we're going to do a little bit of research. So we need somewhere for science. Now we don't need a massive room, but just because I can, I'm going to build a little bit of a room here, just to put it in. And I've done that slightly wrong, because you need to leave a gap for the door. There we go. We'll put a door here, and then we will go with the science floor. There it is. Excellent. And I guess we'll put some corridor out here too. So yeah, they do need somewhere to sleep. I think they just sleep on the floor initially. They do need food, but I've not actually seen anyone starve. I mean, their hunger is going up, but I've not actually killed anyone yet, so I don't know if it's possible, if I'm honest with you. Right, so Nora's working away on that. I would suggest, though, it's probably best to build 2 of these. It's just something I've noticed, because they don't produce it very quick. And if you run out, it will get a little bit tedious. So that's probably the next thing that I'm going to do. Let's build another one. Oh, and the computer station. We need to do that too. So we'll chuck you in there. And we will put the... Oh, power is another thing we need to deal with. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's put a computer station in here, and we'll assign... Who's this? Zoe. So we'll take everything off you, apart from probably builder and scientist. So when we really need things to be built, then she'll probably come out of there. Excellent. Right, the next thing we need to think about is power. Now, I don't think we need to build another generator just yet. As you can see, we have used 100 of 300, and we have these nice little yellow pipes. I don't know why that one is off. Something is over there. Ooh. Well, that's something new. I've never discovered previously built buildings before, so we're going to have to head that way. But all you do is it's a simple, just click, and they will automatically build these. And it doesn't matter if anything is on top of them, they will build it anyway, and it won't cause any damage. That's interesting. Let's have a quick nose through there. This is cool because I've never seen that before, and I wouldn't have noticed if I had not gone into the power, which is pretty cool. Are we short? Right, let's leave that on infinite. We must be, I'm guessing, out of resources because some of this is not being built yet. There we go. That was Nora, wasn't it? Yes. So she's going to do that. Oh, there we go. Let's woke somebody up. That was definitely the problem. Yeah, we've not quite got enough of the... it says dirt here. Okay, so I guess not everything is... What are they dropping? We're dropping anthracites. Okay. But that's not what we need, is it? We need mineral compounds. So I'm wondering if... Does that just come from the soil? Am I losing my marbles slightly? Let me have a look. I know there's a lot of mining involved in this game, that is for sure. We're almost breaking through. What have we got here? Ah, right. So the dirt is the thing that we need. That's fair enough. Okay, we've not quite broke through. What is that? Stasis capsule. That means we got another person. Unbelievable. Actually, I was going to say, I could have swore I started with 4 people last time. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. But if you could kind of uncover other people as you're doing it, that is pretty cool. We'll soon find out. There we go. Door access is blocked. It's not going to be blocked for much longer. So does that little robot does its job. And you can change the colour of their uniforms as well, I've noticed. And the colour of, like, the robots. So I could have this as a bright pink robot if I wanted to. Here we go. We have another person. Jared Borg. Resistance is futile. So the question is was that power going to his capsule? Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's heading off here somewhere. Interesting. It was me thinking I was just going to play this through with what I knew, but I didn't know this. This has really piqued my interest. Let's just kind of tunnel that way. In fact, we need to think about food as well. I don't think it 100% matters at this stage. Although the hunger is fairly high. Okay. Which one was food? Crop field. So we'll put a wall around this anyway. And we'll just do, so I think it's potatoes to start off with. There is flax and other things that you can build. Which we will work on in due course. I think we'll put a wall across here as well. But we'll let them kind of finish off what they're doing. Why haven't they built this yet? They're still waiting for stuff. Structure resin. Yep. Aha, here we go. Let's have a quick look. Where was that power cable? It is under here. Okay. The good thing about this person constantly mining is we're going to have a nice amount of resources. Let's switch one of these to... In fact, we'll put all of these to potatoes maybe. To start off with. I don't know how much food we need. I've not quite figured all that out. As I say, I don't think it matters 100% just yet. Data recovery we can't do because we've not got the research station. That will unlock some of these different things as well that we've got here. So food prep. Which is something I've not actually tinkered with yet. We've got some copper ore. Okay. Let's continue the mining. Have we signed you? You've not. So you're going to be potatoes. Plant crop. In fact, I've not done that on any of them yet, have I now? Because I'm imbecile like that. There we go. Plant crop. We will need hemp at some point. I'm assuming the hemp will be for clothing and bedding. Potatoes. And I would think they can probably eat the potatoes raw. I could be wrong. Why has nobody built this yet? Structure resin. This is on infinite, isn't it? It is. Have they used all that resource already? That is unbelievable. They certainly go through it very quickly. What have we got here? Iron ore. Okay, so we will take that as well. I think we'll make this area over here into some form of bedroom. So let's, and probably the food area. So let's kind of clear that out. Really want these things built. And that person's working on their own at the moment. I'm guessing because no one can work beside them. Oh, that's still going that way. That is crazy long. May as well do this as well because we do need this resource. So we'll just head out that way. Yep, and they're going to haul it back. I kind of wish I had a door on this side, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, really. Yes, the thing is that they're hauling the material back that they need. I wonder if we switch one of these to just haul, that might actually make a little bit of sense. So it completely ignored me. Or maybe it's finishing that one job and then it'll haul. And then if we tell Nora, if we click on that, stay still please, thank you. If we take haul off her, and she's going to finish that last assignment, I would think. But then it'll mean she'll kind of linger around. I don't want to waste someone in that way, but these little robots seem to move fairly quickly. So it'd be better to have that one hauling constantly, I think. And once this has been cleared out here, I think that might be a slightly quicker way back. Yeah, she's going to linger around. I think, right? No? Oh no, she's still going to go and haul anyway. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because she can't do anything until she's collected the resource. So the game doesn't know the difference between hauling this and collecting the resource from there. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, let's just up the speed a little bit more. Let's make a little bit more progress. So we have some potatoes coming through. I don't know how hungry everybody is. Let's have a look. Yeah, again, I don't know if it makes a kind of a bit of difference at this stage. Oh, we have our power consumption. Did I not put the power lines in? I think I did, didn't I? I did. Not connected, not enough power, or structure disabled. Is that because I've not selected anything? Maybe. So this is going to be basic production, which is going to unlock the iron ingot, the copper ingot, and an ore refinery. There we go. But it's still saying not connected. That's interesting. Which it clearly is. I'm a little bit confused of why it's thinking that. We're not using all the power. How much power does it need? 125. Wonder why it's thinking that. Let's clear behind here. Because they probably can't get through. Everyone is mining over here currently. How is the power cable? Let's up the speed again. Where is it? It's still there. Look, is this the end of the map? Does it just go off the edge of the map completely? That's bizarre. I'm not too sure what that's about. I guess we'll find out eventually. Okay, what are you up to? You're just a builder and a scientist. So let's put you to mining and building. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. We had a bit of a glitched robot there. And it picks up a fair amount of stuff. So, okay, we have this up and running now. So let's put that to infinite as well. See, the people are starting to glitch out a little bit. As you can see, I did say as the game moves along, this tends to happen quite a bit. So, kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm not too sure why this isn't working though. If I disable, enable... I'm wondering if it's something to do with the wall behind it. Because the power cable clearly is running underneath it. I've not had this issue before. Let's do something like that. I guess we'll find out eventually. Oh wow, there is some serious glitchiness going on there. I wonder if it's to do with the speed. It could be. I think it is. I think it's when you run the game at high speed. Oh well, never mind. These things happen. How are we getting on? We're almost at the edge, so yeah, that appears to be, I think, the edge of the map. So that power cable just runs straight off the map. Well, that was kind of a bit of an anticlimax, I guess, but there is certain open areas as well, it seems, so there probably is things to discover, or there will be over the space of time. So that moment when you realise you've made a completely stupid mistake, when I couldn't figure out that 200 power of 300 was enough. So I turned one of these off and bingo, it works, and we've researched the first project. So the water and the O2 generator we don't currently need. What I would like is food prep, but I need the biology to do that one. So we got the clone chamber and the food prep, so it will unlock that chain. So I guess this is the, I was going to say the tech tree, but it's the same thing. So someone, I can't remember who we assigned to do that, will come and do that eventually. As you can see, I've started constructing some rooms here. So we're going to make some bedrooms for the people. And the thing I like is when you put these different colour floors in, as you can see, the wall changes, or should I say the light, depending on what sort of room it is, which is fairly cool. What we do need is an ore refinery though. Now I'm assuming that's going to go in here. Yeah. We won't have the power for this currently, but in order to build more power, we need one of these. So hopefully, yeah, structure resin. So we should be able to build that. We're currently harvesting the potato, it looks like. We've got a few people just lingering around because there's nothing to do. The only thing I'm thinking at the moment is, you can see we've cleared out a huge area, but it almost appears like we don't currently have enough materials. So I feel like you're just going to be perpetually digging out the kind of the ground, and you're going to get to a point where you've probably not actually got enough to do what you need to do. So I don't know if that will change over time. We found another robot. Excellent. I'm never going to complain about that. Yeah, so I don't know if that's something that will be kind of rebalanced over time. Because you can see I have cleared out a huge swath of land to kind of do this. We are on quite a small map. This kind of lighter grey area is the edge. But obviously there is bigger ones. I didn't want to load up a huge one because I was wondering if that may affect some of the performance that we're having the issues with. Have we done this one yet? Food prep, yes, here we go. Let's recover that one. And you can see the research is fairly quick as well at this stage. Yes, I'm running the game on fast speed, but it doesn't take too long. So they are working away at that. We really need to get this up and running. So I'm probably not going to tell them to do anything else just yet, but that's why they've not built any of these floor panels yet, because they haven't got the materials. Why are you just lingering around? What are you up to? Jared Borg. I've put you as an engineer, that's why. Okay, so you can be a builder and a miner and a hull. There we go. Hopefully that makes a difference. Yep, clearly there he goes off mining. It's this weird glitch at high speed. It's strange. I hope it gets fixed. It's going to give me a seizure or something. And you are completing that. Okay. Yeah, I was going to put the beds in there, but I think I'll wait because I really want this built. And as you can see, there's like potatoes lingering around. There's our fluorescent pink crab sort of robot. Okay, we've just finished that research. I just heard the pop. I wasn't even looking for the message. Have they fallen asleep on the floor under the desk? Nice. Is this going to unlock the steel plates, utilities? Well, we don't really need that one yet. Let's get them researching it anyway. Come on, build this so we have more power. We can't do much without more power. To be honest, I think I might actually leave this episode here. As I say, it's only going to be a couple of episodes anyway. I'm just going to want to give you a kind of a soft look into it, and by that I didn't want to go kind of too quick over everything, and just kind of ease you into the game, because there's not too much to do. I could have probably smashed this out in one episode, which I didn't really want to do. I want to give you a little bit of time to think about it before I did the second episode. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, Take care.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.